Hello there, and welcome to the Sid Yiddish show. I'm here in my kitchen, my humble kitchen. I'm just putting a little sugar in my tea, working on my doing what I do best. And today I thought I'd show you a little demonstration of something I call the DiscContinUse, which means it's 41 different uses at least out of this plain old recycled DVD that I found in the trash. So, let's begin, shall we? So, to give you an example, first one is, you can use this as you'd rest your tea bag quite nicely. You see that? Just rest it. Just made myself a nice, comfortable cup of tea because, out there it's pretty cold out there. There's a big old snowstorm going on out there. Our first real one of the year. So, tastes good. See, what's great about DiscContiNUse is, sure, it takes the humidity there, and it's a little scuffed up there, but that's okay. But it rests nicely in the little hole there, you see, and that's the best part of it. DiscContiNUse is a great product. Now, I'll show you something else I got here in my kitchen. Now, this is an ordinary pizza cutter, right? But DiscContiNUse does the job so much better. Now, here's an ordinary pizza. It's a kosher pizza, so we should know that Sid Yiddish does keep a kosher kitchen, and does have different sets of plates. But Sid is going to this is actual meat, folks. It's not sausage, and Sid's going to show you how well this cuts. And it cuts like that, and then we cut it into fours like this. It's a little slippery, folks, but not so slippery where it's not so terrible. And pull it up just a little touch like that. There we go. Well, nothing's perfect, but neither is pizza is never perfect, but there you go. There's another use for DiscContiNUse. Let's see how that pizza is. Pretty good for kosher pizza. Very, very good for kosher pizza. But to continue, so say you want to, you get hungry a little bit later, and you want nice fruit like an orange. So DiscContiNUse can cut the orange into halves. We'll try anyway. Well, it bends a little bit, so we'll try to get back to the orange later. Instead, we will, this is an ordinary granola bar, because Sid Yiddish does like to keep healthy. So we will slice the granola bar into 3 parts. There you go. Just got to chisel it a little bit there. There you go. That's one part. And that's a second part right there. And it's a little papery there, but that's part of the thing. Now let's try it, shall we? Nice kosher bar. So, you've done that. Now, let's say, for example, you're going to your Aunt Mimi's for dinner, and you want to make her something. You want to bring the dish, use. And you want to make yourself, let's say, you're going to make a nice bean salad here. So this is a great bean counter. So the great thing about the disc is that it will get it'll count your beans. If you take a handful of beans, you know, like this, you just sort of like pop them into the hole just like that. See, those are the beans that wanted to get in, and these are the beans that wanted to stay out. So we'll do that again just to show you what possibilities. Let's see if these little beans here will get back in. And so we'll try it again. Oh boy. See, these aren't these beans' turns, so they want to go back in the bag. Like that. And let's say that you've got Uncle Cliff is Uncle Cliff is going to be there, and Uncle Cliff likes spaghetti. Well, this thing is great because not only is it a bean counter, but it's a spaghetti counter as well. And I know Uncle Cliff likes sweet spaghetti, so this is a great thing. Great thing about DiscContiNUse because it's got so many great uses. So let's see if this will fit, and we'll figure this out. So let's see, and this will tell me how many I can actually make. So ooh, look at that, going straight through. See, I grabbed too much, but DiscContiNUse shows me how much spaghetti I really need to use in a few handfuls, because Uncle Cliff is pretty he's pretty much strident on what he eats and what he doesn't eat. So there you go. So while this is great for food, it's also great for it's also great as a plate. So put that down there, and we'll get to Uncle Cliff's spaghetti dinner later. So this is great as a plate. So go back to cutting it a little bit more, just like that. And DiscContinUse works very well as a plate. And oh, hi there, sir. And this works well as a plate. And then, so if I want to later, if I use this later, I can use it later as a coaster, which works just perfect. Just perfect. To see, DiscContiNUse has a lot of great uses. Now, here's another great use for the DiscContiNUse. Say you're a skeet shooter, okay? So these things are great because you can like kind of toss it up in the air, and as it goes up in the air, you shoot it. It breaks apart, of course. There's the one-time use. We have problems with that, but you know, then you just get another one, just easy as pie. And speaking of that, another great use for it is that you can comb your beard. Just let's say you have a beard, you can comb your beard, or if you got a little itch, you can scratch your skin, or you can use this as a distance measurer. So say you're kind of, let me get that out of the way. I think that would be better. You try to like measure the distance between, let's say, here and perhaps the end of the counter. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 turns. Not bad. So it's 9 turns by, let's see here, 9 turns by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I know the shofar was in the way. 15, 16, 17, 18. So it's 9 by 18 turns. The counter. It's counter spaces. So here's another great use for it. Another great use is we have it as a mug splash guard. You see that? So just in case Sid is trying to drink like most people drink, they just drink straight, and the liquid tends to come out, and it's it's kind of hot there. So it's great because you see it's dripping and it's getting all yucky and stuff. So we don't want that. We don't want to burden Sid Yiddish. He's been burned enough times. So one of the other things you can do with it, it's this time of year, holidays are coming up, and it's that other holiday that Sid Yiddish doesn't celebrate. You can use it as an ornament. You see, you just take a little string and you put it through and just hang it on your Hanukkah bush. Oh wait, you guys have Christmas trees. Sorry about that. So you just hang it on your Christmas tree, and lo and behold, that's another use. Now, another thing you can use it for. I can't exactly fit it in my mouth, but you can use this as a lip disc, which, let me see if I can fit it. It's not working. Not working as well as I thought it would. Yeah, we don't want to.
It would work for Mick Jagger.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. And well, let's see if we can work on that orange. Let's see if we can work on that orange a little bit better. No, not taking a bust. We could probably cut it with a regular pizza cutter, but I'm not going to do that. You could work on that all night. Oh, the last thing I'd like to show you is that this can be used in a sink full of dishes. And but lo and behold, you can use this as a drain strainer. You see? So just run it like that, and there we go. Just run it through. You see? And so the water goes straight down the hole there. Pretty good, huh? Yes, sirree, folks. Let me tell you. DiscContinUse. It is the only thing you'll ever want from a guy like Sid Yiddish. And who can't trust a guy named Sid Yiddish? I know I can. Thanks, folks, for watching. Good night. Shalom.
Okay.